स्वामी की जय, आदिशक्ति जगदम्बा देवी माता की जय, श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय, श्री भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय. My dear devotees, firstly allow me to take this opportunity and say to each and every one of you, Satguru, seat around. Let us open hands together, close our beautiful eyes, bow our heads as we pray with love. We pray with devotion. Hariya Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Tat Sat Shri Narayana Purushottam Gurudev Sthiravaratu Skandavinayak Savita Pavakati Savita Pavakati Brahma Maryatu Yahavashakti Ishapita Prabhuto Rudra Vishnu tu Rama Krishna tu Rahima Tati Rahima Tati Vasudeva go Vishwarupati Chidananda Harito Arabatayatu Akalanandhaya Atmalinga Shivate Atmalinga Shivate Om Tat Sat Shri Narayana Purushottam Gurudev Sthiravaratu Skandavinayak Savita Pavakati Savita Pavakati Savita Pavakati. प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र की जय, आदि शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी माता की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय. As we say to Bhagwan Shivji, Jai Ganesh Girija Suvan Mangala Moola Sujan Kahata Ayodhya Asatum Devavaya Vanina. As we clap, as we sing, as we glorify Bhagwan Shiv. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Namo Namo Jai Namah Shivaya, Surya Brahma Jitya Padma Paya, Soyama Patakare Mulaya, Tapade Mutane Shamu Samaya, Triliyana Jo Koi
Jana Gori, Nishitaya Shiva Blessed Jana Gori, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Ande Priya Krishna Lave, Jana Prabhata Ho Makarvane, Vayoga Shiva Trikale Amesha, Tanana Jana Takira Vekavesha, Shubhati Pane Jachavana, Anjavasa Shiva Mudane Pada, Pane Yoja Asha Tumari, Jani Satana Jagana Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Jane Madare Patani, Pajak Bhujani, Tuma Mere Mana Pavana, Magar Bhujani. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. प्रेम से बोलो शंकर भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय. So my dear devotees, our message tonight is very simple, very short, very beautiful. Over this weekend, we celebrated Guru Purnima. And I want to begin by asking you, who is a Guru? Each and every one of you, you will have your own understanding of what a Guru is and what a Guru does. And I'll share mine with you. A Guru is simply a spiritual teacher. That's it. A Guru is a spiritual teacher. What does a Guru do? A Guru removes the 5 negative qualities from within us. He removes the 5 types of darkness that we may have within us. And what are these 5 different types of darkness? Anger, greed, jealousy, hate, and ego. So, question: who is the Guru? Answer: the Guru is a spiritual teacher. Question: what does a Guru do? Answer: he removes the darkness such as anger, greed, jealousy, hate, and ego from within us. A Guru is someone who will take you on a spiritual journey. A Guru is someone who is supposed to bring out the best in you. But in today's world, you will call your Guru 100 times and you may not get him. Because many of times as gurus, we become a little too busy, a little too self-absorbed for our godchildren, our loved ones. No, that is not a guru. That is someone resembling a guru. Your guru is someone who will be there for you. Your guru is someone who you can talk with and communicate with. Your guru is someone who will always be there to give you the right type of advice. And if you are fortunate to have a guru like that, God bless you. You are very indeed, very much lucky. Not everyone will be as fortunate. And I'll share a simple story with you, taken from the Devi Bhagavad, where Indradev, in times of difficulty, in times of trouble, the dialogue he had with his Guru, the advice his Guru gave to him, and what he did with that advice. It is said, there was this Rakshas, very powerful Rakshas. His name was Mahishasura. And when Mahishasura emerged, he had a boon. And that boon was no god, no demon, and no man can destroy him. And when Mahishasura got this boon, Mama, he was filled with power. With that power came the 5 darkness. With power came anger. With power, he got that greed and that jealousy and that ego. With the power now he had, he believed he was bigger, better, stronger, wiser than everybody else. And the minute he had this power,
he decided to use this power to do bad. He decided to use this power to cause harm, to cause chaos, to cause destruction, to cause pain to others. And in today's society, one thing many people crave, many people beg for, die for, fight for is power. But sadly, not many of us can use our power. Many of times we abuse our power. There are so many people, when they have power, they use it and they take advantage of the little man. They use their power and they belittle others. They use their power and they manipulate others. Mahishasura used his power to bring chaos, to manipulate, to hurt. Whatever power you and I have, use it to bring about a change. Use it to make a difference. Use it to leave a footprint of positivity in someone's life. Mahishasura, he used his power to bring footprints of negativity. He used his power to bring pain, chaos, destruction. It is said Mahishasura, with his power, he defeated some of the demons and he controlled Patal, the nether region. With his power, he caused harm and chaos to the Brahmins, the Rishis, the Sadhus, the Munis. Where the Brahmins would normally worship the Devtas, they were now worshipping Mahishasura because of fear. And Mahishasura now, having conquered the earth, having conquered Patal, what was left? The heavens. So he wanted to conquer the heavens. It is said, he sent his messenger and he said, go and tell the ruler of the heavens, Indradev, how great I am. Go and tell Indradev how powerful I am, how strong I am. Tell Indradev that I have conquered Patal, I have conquered the earth, and I want his heaven. Go and tell Indradev, give up the heavens and run away, or give up the heavens and surrender to me. If he surrenders to me, I will never harm him. But if he refuses to give up the heavens, let him prepare for war. So the messenger went to Indradev and said, O Indra, I am the messenger of Mahishasura. Mahishasura is filled with power, filled with greatness, filled with strength. And with his might, with his ability, he conquered Patal, conquered earth, and now he wants to conquer the heavens. He is giving you the option or the choice to give him the heavens and run away, or give him the heavens and surrender. If you surrender, O Indra, Mahishasura will never hurt you. If you fail to surrender, prepare for war. Indradev, of course, he wasn't going to give up the heavens. He wasn't going to allow the fear of Mahishasura to enter his mind. So he told the messenger, no, I will not give up my heavens. I will not run away, nor will I surrender to Mahishasura. If he wants a war, it is a war he is going to get. So the messenger went back and told Mahishasura everything. And Mahishasura gathered a huge army of demons and they started to make preparations to fight this war. Indradev and all the other devtas, they sat and they said, listen, we do not know who exactly is Mahishasura. We do not know the exact strength, the exact power of Mahishasura. Therefore, let us send a spy. Let us gather information on him and then we will plan accordingly. So they sent the spy, and when the spy saw the strength, the might, the brilliance, the size of Mahishasura's army, so when the spy saw the size of the army of Mahishasura, when he saw the brilliance of the army of Mahishasura, he went back to all the devtas and he told them, he said, listen, the power and the might of Mahishasura is like no other. And when the devtas heard the words of the spy, they started to make preparations. And Indradev, he looked at the spy and you know what he said? He said, listen, let us go to our Guru and let us get the advice of our Guru. Let us hear what our Guru has to tell us before we go into battle. So, Indradev and the other devtas, they went to the Guru. Who is the Guru of the devtas? Who is the Guru of the devtas? Nobody knows? The Guru of the devtas is Brihaspati. So they went to Guru Brihaspati and he said, He went to Guru Brihaspati and he said, "Oh Guru, Mahishasur has caused so much chaos to Patal and he has caused so much chaos to the earth. And now he wants to come and control the heavenly region. We want you to give us some sort of advice. We want you to tell us what to do. Give us some sort of guidance before we go onto that battlefield." The Guru looked at them and listened to what he says. Hare Om Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurura Deva Maheshwara Gurura Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurura Deva Maheshwara Gurura Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Maharaj ki, he gave 3 pieces of advice, and I want to share these 3 pieces of advice with you. The Guru looked at Indra and he said, "Indra, when you go onto that battlefield, be patient. When you go onto that battlefield, be patient. Second, when you go onto that battlefield, do not let victory go to your head. Third, when you go onto that battlefield, do not let failure go to your heart." I want to explain these 3 for you. He said, Indradev, when you go onto the battlefield, do not, firstly, when you go onto that battlefield, always be patient. My question to you is why? Why be patient? Why did he say, Indradev, go on that battlefield and fire all your weapons? Show off how great you are. Why did he say be patient? Because patience is sometimes the key to success. We live in a world where people lose the patience and a snap of a finger. And when we lose our patience, we sometimes make rash, hasty decisions. When we use our patience, we may not think clearly. We may do something and it can lead to our downfall. He said, Indra, if you go onto that battlefield impatient, you may make a wrong decision that can lead to not only your downfall, but the downfall of your army. But if you go on that battlefield with patience, you will be able to think clearly. You will be able to observe the situation and make the proper decision. My dear devotees, many of times in life, we lose our patience and it can lead to chaos. Many of times we lose our patience and it can lead to our own downfall, our own self-destruction. And I'll break it down very simply. Let's look at a child. A child is preparing for exam, multiple choice exam. For those of you who don't know, sometimes the questions from the previous years may repeat. So sometimes what the questions came last year, you will see 2 or 3 this year. So the child is practicing past papers. And the child sees a question, 5 multiplied by 2. A, 10. B, 12. C, 20. D, 50. And the child knows 5 by 2 is 10. So the child will circle A. He's practicing some other past papers. And again he sees 5 by 2. A, 10. B, 12. C, 20. D, 50. He knows that if this question came last year, the answer was A. 5 by 2 is what? 10. Circles A again. He does it again. Next paper, he sees the same thing. He goes for the exam now. And he sees 5 by 2. A, 20. B, 10. C, 12. D, 50. But because the child knows, hey, this question came already, and the answer was A, poor child, he may not read it properly, and he may circle A, not realizing A was the wrong answer. They change it. If he read the question correctly, he would have known B was the answer. But because he thinks he knows the answer, because he may be a little impatient and may want to go to the next questions or to hurry up to finish, he will put the wrong answer. And by putting that wrong answer, it can be the difference between 49 out of 100 to fail or 50 out of 100 and pass. One wrong answer is the difference. If you read the question correctly, no problem. But because of his impatience or the hurried manner in which he was doing it in, he put the wrong thing. So, Brihaspati is saying, Indra, when you move a little hurry or you move a little impatient, you will make the wrong decision, which can lead to your downfall. So therefore, be patient when you go into that battlefield. Devotees, my first reminder to you, no matter what situation comes your way, no matter what difficulty you face, always be patient. Never be impatient. Your patience can lead you to your success. Listen to what takes place next. As we clap, as we sing, Bolo. Gurura Brahma, Gurura Vishnu, Gurura Deva, Ishvara, Gurura Satsang, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Gurura Brahma, Gurura Vishnu, Gurura Deva, Ishvara, Gurura Satsang, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Gurura Brahma, Gurura Vishnu, Gurura Deva, Ishvara, Gurura Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Maharaj ki Jai. He looks at Indradev and he said, Indra, when you go onto that battlefield, do not let victory go to your head. Do not let victory go to your head. Why? Why should Indra not let victory or success go to his head? Because if that victory goes to his head, he may sometimes become a little swell-headed. He may sometimes develop a little ignorance or arrogance. And when that ignorance or arrogance reaches in his head, he may think he's too good. He will make a mistake and it can lead to his downfall. My dear friends, many of times we believe that we are there. We believe that we are the best. We believe that no one can touch us. And you know something? Because of that belief and that arrogance that we may develop, we can destroy ourselves. Someone from the outside may be a little better than us and they can take us down. And I'll break it down simply. A child does excellent in exams. In every term, the child comes first with 95%. The child realizes, wow, first year I came first, second time I came first, third time I come first. I am really smart. The rest of children, they have nothing on me. So the child now thinks that he is the best. So he decides, you know what, this term, I don't need to put the same amount of effort because I am smart already. Nobody can take me over. So the child lessens down the amount of time he studies. He slacks off a little bit because he believes he's too good. And because of him slacking off, the person who's in second place studies a little harder. And the person in second place now comes first. The child who was coming first now drops to second. All because he slacked off. All because that arrogance went up here. That victory went up here. He thought he was too smart. He thought he was too intelligent. Someone was able to take him down. Another example could be football. If any one of you look at football, Team A versus Team B. Team A scores 2 goals in the first half. And they said, wow, look at us. We are so good. We are the best team. The other team cannot touch us. And now they think they are so good, they let down their guard. The second half of the game starts, and the team that is losing comes and scores 3 goals. And they win the game. Because they let down their guard, because they let that victory go to their head, they end up losing. So Indra Dev is being told by the Guru, he said, Indra, when you go onto that battlefield, don't let that victory go to your head. Let us say you go onto that battlefield and you start to win. Let us say you go onto that battlefield and the army of Mahishasura begin to fall. Don't be too happy. Don't let that go to your head. Because you know what? You may let it go to your head and you may say, wow, look how weak the demons are. You may make a mistake. You may let your guard down and Mahishasura can come and destroy you. Devotees in life, never think you're too good. Never let that victory or that success go up here. Always be humble. Keep your both feet rooted to the ground. And this is what the Guru is saying to Indra Dev. And finally, my dear devotees, listen to what takes place. Hari Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Ishvara. Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Ishvara. Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Maharaj ki Jai. He says, Indradev, when you go onto that battlefield, don't let failure go to your heart. Why? He said, Indra, you may go onto that battlefield and your army may start to fall. Your army may start to lose. And when you see your army falling or you see your army losing, you may become a little worried, you may become a little nervous and scared. You may start to panic. And the minute you start to panic, you may make again a wrong decision and it can lead to your downfall. You may think, wow, we are weak. You may think, wow, we are not good enough. And you may try to change the plan. You may try to do something that can lead to your own downfall. So Indradev, if you see your army begin to fall, don't let it go to your heart. Rethink, reset, and try again. Don't give up, don't quit. In your life and my life, my dear friends, sometimes we may want something and we may not get it. Sometimes we may have an aim or goal and we may not achieve it. Don't let that defeat or that failure go to your heart. Don't let that destroy you. Don't let that stop you. Stop, rethink, and try again. Never quit. Never give up. And again, I'll break it down for you. Let us look at the football game again. Team A scores 2 goals in the first half. And Team B now says, wow, how can they score 2 goals? We can never score 2 goals, or we cannot score 3 goals to win this game. And Team B now feels so sad. They feel so hurt. They allow the failure to go to their heart. And they come out for the second half. And Team A goes and scores another 2 goals. Before you know it, they lost 4-0. But if they stopped for a moment, if they rethink and they reset themselves and they said, you know what, we can do it, we can still win. They may not have lost, they might have drawn the game, but they let that defeat go to their heart, not realizing that they still have time to make a comeback. Many of times we will allow the defeat to go to our heart, not realizing that it is not the end, not realizing that life is full of chances and opportunities. Just because you do not succeed once, that does not mean you're not going to succeed again. You will fall, but the reason you fall is so that you can get back up. Always remember, never allow that defeat to go to your heart. And this is what Brihaspati is saying to, of course, Indradev. Indradev, go onto that battlefield, and if you begin to lose, don't give up, don't quit, but continue trying. Don't let that defeat go to your heart. And this was the advice of the Guru. Be patient on that battlefield. Don't let the victory go to your head. Don't let the defeat go to your heart. And you know something? When Indradev went on that battlefield, he listened to the words of his Guru. He went there very patiently. Very, very patiently. He analyzed the situation. He took his time and he saw everything clearly. And you know what happened? He started to win. He started to win that battle. And Mahishasura and his army started to fall. However, when he saw the army of Mahishasura falling, the words of his Guru was forgotten. Indradev allowed the victory to go to his head. And when that victory went to his head, he said, wow, that is it. We are good, we are strong, we are winning. And you know what happened? Mahishasura and them made a comeback. Indradev eventually lost the battle. Adi Shakti Durga Ma had to come and save the day later on. He started off the journey good. He started off the battle being very patient. But his ignorance and arrogance, so that victory went to the head. He made the mistake, he lost the battle. If he had listened to his Guru, things may have turned out differently. But everything happens for a reason, my dear friends. My lesson to you, whatever comes in your pathway, be patient. Don't let the victory go to your head. Don't let it go to your heart. Success will always come your way. Success will always come your way once you follow those 3 rules. I'll say it again. In times of difficulty and negative situations, always be patient. Never let victory go to your head. Never let failure go to your heart. Prem Savolari Shakti Jagadamba Devi Mata Ki Jai. And this, my dear devotees, is our simple message for tonight. So, my dear devotees, without further ado, let us all put hands together as we pray with that love, we pray with that emotion, and we ask that if we have made any mistakes today, knowingly or unknowingly, we ask for that forgiveness, that guidance, that blessing. May Bhagwan Shivji, Durga Ma, and the Guru shower His blessings upon us. Hare Om. Om Mandrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktahinam Janardana Yar Pujatam Maya Deva Paripuranam Karastame Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sake Prabhu Trivirata Parivarana He Vibhu Ajajaneshar Yadrava Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kuru Me Varam Pratidinam Ushalam Jaya Mangalam Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu cha Saka Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोल गणेश भगवान की जय, शंकर भगवान की जय, आदि शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी माता की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. My dear devotees, may Bhagwan bless you. I pray that the message stays with you. Until next time, Sab Koi Sitaram.